What's up, Giants fans? Just wanted to hop on this morning to make a short video. I know I haven't been on in about a week and a half. As you know, my other videos, how I express, these are the months where the football is pretty slow. No big news usually happens, except for the Julio Jones trade that just went down. If you did not know that the Titans have traded their second round and fourth round pick to the Atlanta Falcons, to the Dirty Birds, for wide receiver Julio Jones. Apparently Julio wanted out and the Titans got him. That's going to be a nice receiving duo with A.J. Brown over there and Julio with Tannehill to help out. It should be a good team this year, but that's not why we talk. This is the Giants page, and this is New York Giants Talk, and we're going to talk about the Giants. First up, Kadarious Toney has signed his rookie deal. It's a 4-year deal. I don't really know the math with it, but he is signed, sealed, and delivered. TMZ has reported that he's out in New York shopping around, looking for grills. Hey, I don't really like the grills in people's teeth. I personally like my teeth the way they are. But if you got the money, spend it. As long as he's not in jail, as long as he's not assaulting or battering women or his girlfriends or his mama. Yeah, so as long as he stays out of jail, get all the fucking grills you want. I'm happy he's signed. Told you guys not to worry. And since he's been signed, I think he's about to report to camp. Another player who has arrived is new Giant from the Detroit Lions, number 19, Kenny Galladay. Dude, this guy's up my ass. This is why I don't like doing videos while driving to work. These New Jersey drivers fucking suck. This guy was about to rear end me. I was about to get out of the car and rip him out from his seat and beat the shit out of him. But luckily, I did not have to do that, so the video resumes and goes on. Yeah, Kenny Galladay has arrived. He is reported to camp, getting familiar with Daniel Jones, getting familiar with Jason Garrett's offense, just learning the new offensive play calls, new cadences that Jones will be using this season. He is 19, so all you guys that were waiting to get his jersey, it's safe to get it. Get his shirts, get his jersey, whatever you got to do. I personally just got his t-shirt. I'm going to wait and see how he does this year before I buy a jersey. He is injury prone. I'm tired of buying jerseys for 1 year and the player either gets traded or sucks. I have 2 Odell Beckham jerseys that I haven't worn since he's been traded, and they're just in my closet collecting dust, so that's not that fun. It's depressing to look at. But he is number 19, so don't worry. He won't change his number this year at least. Go out there and get those jerseys. Support the cause. In other news, somber news this morning, we're hearing about the passing of former Giants head coach Jim Fassell. He was 71 years old. He died of a heart attack, I believe, according to newspaper reports. He was 71, sad, too early to go. Wasn't a big fan of him as a coach, but he did manage to take a Giants team with a middling quarterback situation in Baca Collins to the Super Bowl. He is known for his famous putting all my chips in the center of the table. This team is going to the fucking playoffs. He didn't curse, but that's how I am. He said this team is going to the playoffs. Whoever wants in, wants in. Whoever wants out, get out. This team is going to the playoffs, and sure enough, we went to the Super Bowl. We got smacked by the stabby Ray Lewis Ravens, but hey, he made a prediction. We got to the Super Bowl. Surprised waking up seeing that he had passed. Yeah, 71 years old. That's sad, man. Former Giants head coach. He still managed to win the division and get the Giants to the playoffs with shit quarterbacks named Dave Brown and Danny Canal. So I amend him. He had a great coaching career. Rest in peace, Jim Fassell. Shout out and prayers to all his family and friends on the passing. Very sad news. Quick topic before I head to work. 3 things I wanted to point out why this team needs to improve and the areas in which they need to improve on. Number 1, Jones needs to improve on his pre-snap reads. Eli was a king at this. He may not have been the most athletic quarterback like Daniel Jones with his 20-mile-per-hour legs and 90 Madden speed. But Eli's pre-snap ability to read the defense, make the audibles necessary to make the audibles, he was a king at it. He's a king at the 2-minute drill. One of the best quarterbacks in the 2-minute drill I've ever seen. Don't know why we never ran a 2-minute offense with him every single time he had the fucking ball. But Daniel Jones needs to improve on his pre-snap reads. Number 2, our defense corners need to, I don't know if it's Patrick Graham doing this, but our defensive corners need to stop giving the receivers 10 to 15 yards of press-free coverage. Press them at the line. I know our defense last year was good and with this bend don't break mentality, but this year with the new receivers in the division, please fucking press these stupid fucks receivers. I don't want the drives on the opposing team to go 12 plays, 80 yards, and then they settle for a field goal. I mean, that's good and all, but that's taking time off the clock on our offense and giving the ball away on our offense. Fuck that noise. Press the shit out of them. And number 3, reports are Saquon Barkley will not be a full participant once training camp resumes and opens up in August. That's expected. He's battling a torn ACL and other knee injuries that he's had last year. That's okay. Saquon, I know you ain't listening, but if you are, there's 2 things that you need to do while you're not able to practice. 1, stay on the fucking bike and keep those quads pumping. And 2, learn how to fucking pass block. There is no fucking excuse for your size, how you bench press and squat fucking 800 to 1,000 pounds. There is no excuse why you cannot block. You are one of the worst blocking running backs I have ever fucking seen. I love you to death. I think you're a generational talent and your fucking athleticism is out of this world. But please, you are so fucking muscular and fucking ripped. How the fuck can you not block a damn running back, a damn linebacker as a running back? How? Ahmad Bradshaw, short fuck Bradshaw, was like 5'9", and he picked up blitz after blitz after blitz. He had no issues blocking linebackers or anyone coming at Eli. That's why Eli had trust in his O-line and had faith in his running backs. They were able to pick up his blind side. Saquon, come on. You need to learn how to fucking block. This is the NFL. You're not just a one-trick pony. Please learn how to fucking block. That's all I have to say. I'm about to arrive at work. Luckily, I did not have to beat the shit out of any New Jersey drivers. Zach Wilson, Jets quarterback, doesn't know anything about that because he's getting his ass pushed in by New Jersey drivers all over the Parkway and the Palisades Parkway. Yeah, so that's my video. Rest in peace, Jim Fassell. Toney has arrived. Gallaudet has Toney has signed. Gallaudet has arrived. And sadly, Jim Fassell has died. Rest in peace, Jim Fassell. Again, Giants Talk out.